everyone, honey. Welcome to Talking with Allie. What? Hold on, honey. Look, gotta fix my dress. How y'all doing? Honey, I gotta get a little comfortable. Whew. Honey, get y'all some shoe cam, y'all, honey. Got them long Nene legs, honey. But y'all. So tonight should be a good night. We got some callers calling in at 10:30 in about 10 minutes. So that we're going to get that going tonight. And then we're going to talk about the latest topics, honey, because I got the tea. What you want to know, Tim? First of all, who saw The Real Housewives of Atlanta? Kenya Moore. Shade of them all. Let me tell you something, Miss Kenya. You need to stop coming for everybody else that got a man. You just mad because you don't got one. And how dare you say the things that you said to Portia. Girl, I was just so upset with her, honey. And it's just, she just come after everybody that got a man because she don't got one. Girl, you don't have no African prince. Girl, we don't know where he is. We ain't never seen him. Never will because he's not true. Because you're looking for a donor. Why does it make sense? She went on the show and said that she wanted a donor to, provide her sperm so she could have a baby. What do you need that for if you got an African prince? Honey. Anyway, but Nene, girl, and Miss Candy was right about you, Miss Nene. Every time somebody trying to confront you, you always don't want to talk about it. Like, you don't want to address the issue with you and Miss Marlo. But, girl, you got to spill the tea, girl. Tell them what you really mad for, girl. If you really mad because that's Kenya's friend, let her know. Just let her know what's up. And, be done with it. But if you are mad and that's why, girl, that's a dumb reason, girl. Forget Marlo. And anyways, Miss Phaedra, don't pay Kenya no mind. Apollo, you need to get your shit together. I will tell you that. The way that you've been acting lately. Now, hold on. I don't know if y'all saw the part woo, when Miss Phaedra left and Apollo she asked for the key and he said somebody will bring you the key. No. You were going to give me a key. Apollo, the way you acted in that scene, that was not acting like a husband. You should be ashamed for you. Come on, Apollo, we can do better than that. And, I heard you going through some stuff. I heard you did some bank identity fraud and stuff. And, I heard you getting into all that criminal mess. And I heard you going back to jail for a few years. I hope you and Phaedra can work something out so you won't have to end back up in the pen cage, as Kenya Moore would say. And be a father. Man up. Be a man. Be romantic. Give Phaedra what she wants. She's a hard-working woman. She makes the money, Do what she wants and live the life, honey. You got too much going for you. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. And, yes, ma'am. And who else was on there? Now, Greg. Now, let me tell you something, Greg. You too damn old to be trying to fight Todd. And I don't know why you grabbed all them condoms and stuck in your pocket. And, you too damn old for that. Honey, stop fighting with Peter. And Peter, Nene was right. Stop acting like a bitch. You're not a housewife. You're a house husband. Because you act like one. But them women handle their business and you leave it alone. Let them women be women and you be a man. And stop trying to fight and, honey, you probably just because you lost bar one. And I heard you just losing all this money. That's probably why you're trying to create all this drama on Atlanta Housewives. So you can have a contract for a few more years. I mean, it's understandable. Do what you gotta do. I ain't mad at you. Hi. And then anyway, did y'all hear about Kris Jenner? Honey, that woman, as Wendy would say, that woman. Did y'all know she has another sex tape out? I mean, not another. She has a sex tape. Well, actually, allegedly, somebody called her 47 times in one day from 25 different numbers telling her, if you do not give me certain, this amount of money, I will release the sex tape I have of you. I don't think it's a sex tape out because they would have released it. Kris Jenner act like she's not worried about it, so I wouldn't be worried about it either. Girl, go ahead, do your thing. But Miss Kim Kardashian, honey, girl, let me tell you something. I see you working out with them 10 Burger Kings Kanye West bought you, honey. Girl, I see you. Girl, you an empire woman, honey. Yes, ma'am. And that was cute. I see you trying to build a business. Even though your booty look like Burger King. Yas, honey. You could do better. I mean, you are doing better. Congratulations to you, Kim. Girl, I'm done talking about you. Now, Miss Portia Williams. Girl, what was you thinking? honey, don't sing live nowhere no more. Baby. Miss Portia. On 106 in Park BT, you know you was wrong for that, girl. You should just tell them I don't do live performances yet, honey. You know, because, no, ma'am, girl. You got beautiful long weave like myself and all that good stuff, honey. But the voice, stay in the studio, girl, and get some voice training. And, girl, go for her. Ooh, honey, my eyes running, honey. But, yeah, girl, don't do that no more. Don't embarrass yourself like that, girl. And who else we need to talk about before these... I know these callers going to be calling in shortly, honey. They ready to bug in. And, who else was on the list? Chris Brown. Now, I met him 2 years ago, and let me tell you, he is the sweetest man in the world. He wrote on my poster, I love you, Alan, when I was a boy. He wrote I love you, Alan, with a heart. He was so nice to me. My mom had took me to his concert. I didn't even go to school that day. I remember I was in 10th grade. I didn't go to school that day. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go see Chris Brown. I got private VIP tickets. I'm going to see my man, you know. So I went to the VIP tour. Girl, I got to see the tour buses, honey. And I got to see his rehearsal on stage, honey. And it was just fabulous. But I heard that he in jail. Honey, yes. Honey, they unlocked that black man up. Yes, they did. And I heard that he can't bail out because the judge don't see him until April 27th. So he gonna be in there for a minute, you know. And hopefully when he gets out, you know, his album hit and it'd be like a boom, boom, bang, boom, 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 bang. And, you know, he learned his lesson and he grow up, you know. Stop being a jerk, Chris Brown. Don't nobody like that. Honey, that ain't cute. Honey, just acting crazy. And Miss Nene Leakes. I don't know if y'all saw Dance with the Stars. That comes on tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Shout out to my girl, Miss Nene Leakes. Honey, vote for her. Team Nene all the way. Even though I don't like the way she acts sometimes because she don't never want to be confronted about nothing between her and Marlo. But that's okay because she don't Dance with the Stars. And baby, I saw you dancing last week, Nene. Girl, let me tell you something. You showed out. And I saw you doing that little... I didn't know that was that A-Town. I guess that mean Atlanta, y'all. I don't know. But, honey, she worked it out. Let me tell you, Miss Nene, she did the cha-cha-cha. And, baby, you cha-cha with them long, sexy legs, girl. Amen. At you, honey. Boo. You better work, as the girls would say. Yes, ma'am. But, and then she just, I'm very proud of Nene. I heard she coming out her new clothing line. Honey, I can't wait to see what this look like. I bet it's going to be for the big girls. Hey, big girls. I bet that's what it's going to be for. But ain't nothing wrong with the big girls, honey. Big girls got to get some love, too. How you doing? Anyway, and then who else was on the list? Well, honey, we have a caller. Let me see. Yes, it's the Al talking with Allie. Who's calling? Who?
Download.
And where you calling from?
I'm calling from Austin, Texas.
Yes, come on, Austin, Texas in the building. What's your tea?
Okay, so my question for you is, why do the clubs take 12 hours to get all dressed up in glam and go out to the club, but they sit in the parking lot?
Who sat in the parking lot?
The plugs.
No ma'am.
They get all glammed up and they take it out, 12 hours to get dressed. They make up, do their hair, something like that.
And trade each other clothes, honey. And they just gonna sit in the parking lot.
Yeah.
No ma'am, taking pictures, trying to have a photo shoot and can't even get into the club. That is just, no ma'am. And they're probably borrowing each other clothes anyway. Just, no ma'am, I can't. No ma'am.
Not borrowing each other's clothes.
Yes ma'am! You didn't know the girls did that, honey? They go to each other's house, honey, look through their closet, honey, and say, you know how they say, girl, I'm gonna give it back to you when I see you tomorrow. You know that's what they do after they leave in the after hour, honey, go to each other's house and give back their clothes and their purses and, they weave and all that.
Girl.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
never know these, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
But my other question for you is...
Yes.
time that you fuck with the DM boys and you go to reach for their booty when y'all fucking, why do they get all like up into?
What'd you say? Honey, what? What did you just say?
So we don't get in here. So why every time you go to fuck DM trade boy, why when you reach for their booty, you know when y'all fucking you want to grip their booty? Why would you reach
Hold
for their
on,
booty?
wait a minute, honey. I don't know nothing about that, honey. Honey, I don't know. Honey, and honey, you talking to the wrong person, honey. I'm talking with Allie, honey. We don't talk about that.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. But any more questions for me, honey?
That would be it.
Huh?
That's it. That's all the questions I had to talk with Allie.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something, honey. You got to call next Sunday and call me back, okay?
Okay. Sounds good. It was nice talking with you.
Nice talking to you too, honey.
Okay.
Yes, talking with Allie. Who's calling?
Hey, are you a boy or girl?
Who is this?
Well, you said call.
Honey, what do you want?
I just had a question.
Honey, you don't call me asking me no questions. Honey, I was born a boy and now I'm living the life of a fabulous woman.
Well, you are working it, girlfriend.
Girl, thank you, honey. You know I try to do, honey, what I do, honey. I work out. What's your next question for Miss Allie?
That's all I had.
Okay, well, thank you for calling.
Just do you, boo-boo.
Thank you, honey. You know I'm always gonna do me, honey. Ain't no shame in my game.
I love you.
Well, I love you too, honey. Bye-bye. Thanks for calling. Woo, honey. When we get callers like that, honey, I think he finna say something crazy. And look, honey, you ain't finna read me on my show, honey, okay? So that's all I'm trying to say. Who is this? But I wouldn't know what he was asking, honey. Honey, let me make sure that they off the phone, honey, so they don't hear our conversation.
Hey,
Ooh, honey. But yes, ma'am. And he had nothing rude to say. He said I was working it, doing my thing, honey, y'all's. Honey, I said I'm living the life of a fabulous woman. But honey, I do what I do. And honey, that's going to be a funny clip on Instagram when they see that, honey. They're going to say, honey. But yes, honey, I love when y'all write me messages on Instagram and, Facebook and tell me how I inspire y'all. Because the life that I live, it's a very hard life. But I love it. I don't regret any of it. I love who I am. I'm happy as ever. I think I'm just as fabulous, honey. I'm always doing my makeup and my hair, honey. Because, honey, yas, that's what we do. And we're going to have some more callers. The rings, honey, ain't nobody calling now. But they should be in a minute. But other than that, I just really thank y'all for the encouraging things that y'all say to me. Oh, honey, don't make me cry. But yes, I really do. I love it. I read everybody's message and I read everybody's comment. And just a simple like, it means so much because it shows that, I'm actually doing something out there. Honey, if you are a queen, honey, and you want to live the life as a fabulous woman, honey, and be fabulous, honey, I don't think, honey, it's a problem with it. Do it. Because, baby, if you can do it, do it. Ain't no shame in my game, honey. Okay? Because, honey, like you said, I am working it. Boo. But, yes, ma'am. And other than that, I haven't really heard no new songs out. What other songs y'all heard that's new? I haven't heard any. But it is what it is. Other than Beyonce, I get so tired of Beyonce music, even though I'm in love with it. I'm tired of her music. Like, just her album is it's over it. Like, I'm just so over it.com, and they can